Pretty lucky.
Eso
Feel
quiso
free to
decir
take
que...
any photos or videos. Just make sure you hold on to your phones and cameras tightly. If anything does fall from the vehicle, the warden does not allow me to stop to pick it up. The stops that I make will be very, very brief. So make sure, if your camera allows you to do so, you switch that to a quicker shutter speed or an action
Ya nos vamos de
setting.
safari.
You don't want a really cool picture of a giraffe to turn into a really blurry picture of a tree.
Acaba de decir que por favor no tengas tu celular fuera porque luego no se puede recuperar, etc. Ya estamos en el safari, vamos a entrar a la reserva y apenas yo vea animales pues voy a poner la toma para que ustedes puedan disfrutar de algo. Como por ejemplo este, miren. Okapi. Es pariente de la cebra.
A zebra, right? But the okapi teaches us not to judge a book. Take a look over on the left. You're going to see a pretty rare sighting of a black rhino. Now, unfortunately, there are only about 5,000 of these animals left.
Un rinoceronte, ¿dónde está? Lo quiero ver, lo quiero ver.
That's due to the fact that they're illegally hunted or poached for their keratin horns.
Padre.
Now,
Wow.
when full grown, that rhino can be about 3,000 pounds.
Está afilando su cuerno y comiendo.
¿Este es real?
Sí, es real.
All right, now take a look over on the right. You'll get another look at that bongo. Now the bongos tend to hang out in the back denser areas of the forest.
Bongo.
And because they do, they've earned themselves the name
Aquí
the
está el otro.
ghosts
Wow.
of the forest.
Wow.
And the greater kudu are the second tallest antelope that you'll find here in the
Antílopes que
reserve.
se llaman kudus.
We can tell that those particular
bonitos.
animals are females because
Parecen
the males
venados, ¿no?
have big antlers. The excellent swimmers.
Hipopótamo.
The bottom underneath the water, they do prefer to walk along that way.
Wow.
I think there's two over there actually. There you go. And there's a better view over here on the left. There's a whole bunch.
Y ahí hay varios.
Now when hippos finally come out to eat at night, they're gonna have about 150 pounds of grass in one sitting. It's like a really giant salad.
Muy bonitos. Cocodrilos.
Now these crocodiles can get to be about 20 feet in length.
Wow.
That's about as tall as a giraffe. Despite their little legs, they can run at speeds of 10 miles an hour on land. They also bite down with a force of 2,000 pounds per square inch of pressure. If you see some of them with
No,
their mouths
están
open, they're not
asegurados,
trying to
están todos
scare you.
asegurados.
That's actually just how they release heat from their bodies. But it kind of scares me anyway. So we're gonna head into the savannah.
O sea, realmente esta es una de las dos atracciones que hay en el safari. La primera es subirse a este camión y la segunda es hacer un tour a pie en el safari, en donde te van mostrando los diferentes animales que hay. Muy padre. Pero creo que ese tour sí tiene un costo adicional. De todas maneras, está padrísimo.
Now this tree can survive thousands of years, and it goes long
Este es de verdad,
periods
Víctor.
of drought by storing water in its
Este árbol es de verdad.
It also goes leafless for about 9 months out of every year, and
Es
that's
el árbol
probably why
invertido,
it's
es un
known
árbol
as the
africano.
upside-down tree,
Este
because it
árbol
looks like its roots are up in the air.
se llama
The Serengeti grassland stretches
llegamos al
hundreds of
Serengeti.
miles across East Africa, and it kind of acts like a super highway to the millions of migrating animals that come across here each year. Like the sable antelope, which I think I see right up ahead. And it's also home to some of Africa's more famous. Now, the darkest in an antelope herd is going to be the most dominant.
Qué padre.
Now, both the male and the female have those straight back horns. I think I see some babies in there. We may get a better look as I go around the corner over here.
La jirafa.
And the baby's horns haven't grown in yet, so they look a little pointy. Speaking of babies, I think there's some giraffe babies over there too. Let's see if we can get closer. Now these are the Maasai giraffe, and no two spotting patterns on a giraffe are ever going to be the same.
Según dice la muchacha, ninguna jirafa tiene un set de manchas idénticas. Son como las huellas digitales de nosotros.
And in order to get blood pumping throughout their entire body, giraffes are going to have a heart that weighs about 25 pounds.
¡Qué bonito! Sí, hay una jirafa bebé ahí.
Ah, yeah, there are some babies over there.
Sí.
Now, baby
Esta es la
giraffes
jirafa
are
bebé.
reported around 6 feet tall. So I'd say those are around 3 or 4 months old. Looks like we're gonna get a really close look at that. Hang on 1 second.
¡Wow! Mira qué padre. ¡Wow! Por favor, tomen fotos de esto. Es histórico. Es
Now, giraffes spend a great majority of every day eating, and they do that with the help of their 18-inch long purple tongue.
¡Wow! Y hay que esperar a que la jirafa termine de tomar agua porque no podemos pasar. ¡Wow! ¡Wow! Es agua purificada, Víctor. ¡Wow!
Wait a second. We like to call this a Jurassic jam.
Oh.
You see how long their tongue is there? 18 inches. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Now, if you look up, you'll see that all of the trees are kind of trimmed to the same height. That's because the giraffes will eat all of the undersides until they can't reach it.
Una preciosa o precioso. Qué bonito. Va de nuevo. Espero que haya traído botanas o algún tipo de refresco porque parece que vamos a tardar.
Thanks for your patience, guys. We get a good look at the babies, though.
Ahí está la bebé. Sí, acá no puedes hacer nada. ¡Ay, qué bonita bebé! Bonitos bebés. Y esa fue una jirafa. Nos ha tocado un rinoceronte. Menos puedes hacer nada. ¡Wow! Qué precioso. Disfruten estos ratones en cola. Esto no pasa todos los días. Wow.
Me encanta porque parece que quiere.
Thanks for your patience, guys.
Va la tercera, va la tercera. Casi, casi.
Now, another cool fact about giraffes, despite their extremely long necks, they have the same 7 vertebrae in their necks that humans do. It's just 7. And something that I actually just recently learned about giraffes is that the bumps on top of their heads are actually just bumps. They're not horns. They're called ossicones. They're just bumps on their skull.
Wow. Que de verdad que esto es impagable. Qué bello. Qué belleza. Ay, fue con su hijo.
All right, we're gonna be on our way. Hi, giraffes. That was fun.
Qué bonito. Mira la jirafita. Bye.
They are not afraid of the trucks, these guys.
Wow.
All right, we're back on the move. Elephant. Now this is a hint that we're getting closer to elephant country. We're not quite there yet, but this tells us that we're getting close.
Elefante.
Over on the right.
Precioso.
Now, an elephant's going to eat a minimum of 300 pounds of food every single day. And they do that with the help of their trunk that has over 100,000 different muscles in it. All of those muscles allow it to pick up something as small and thin as a blade.
Wow.
You're going to see a big brown animal with massive white horns. That's called the Ankoli cattle. Now those horns may look pretty heavy, but they're actually not solid. They're made with a honeycomb structure that kind of acts like a cooling system for the animal. It's another one along that.